Beautiful people, I am Bea and welcome to I am Bea's channel. If you guys are new, welcome to everyone. I hope you guys are doing good just like I'm doing good. In today's video, I want to talk about I got baptized. This last few months has been kind of hard within myself and what was going on around me. I got baptized a couple months ago. I gave myself to God, and it was the best decision I've ever done in my entire life. And I received a message from God that I have been waiting for over a year. I'm not gonna lie to you, I started crying because I waited for that message for so long, and I was always asking God, what is it that I need to know from you? I received a message from my dad's friend. I had no idea who this guy was, but I could tell he was being drawn to me a lot. I didn't pay much attention to it. He finally just told me what he needed to tell me. Once I stopped crying, I remember saying I was trying to meet with this person to receive that, but every time I would try to make plans with this person, there was always something in the way. I guess it wasn't my time to hear what I needed to hear. You're always gonna have people who are jealous and who are envy of you and who won't support you and will make comments to you, around you, behind your back. For me personally, my best advice, if someone else is going through that too, is to not take it personal, because it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with them. It was really hard because the people that were around me was confusing me. I just fell apart. I didn't really fall apart, but I just fell on my butt because I was so confused. And I ended up isolating myself because these people were telling me who I should be and who I shouldn't be. And the thing is, I gave myself to God because that was my decision. I gave myself to God because I knew I have a purpose, that He has a purpose for me. And He has a purpose for all of us. But the thing was, someone was trying to teach me who still needed to be taught. And I cannot learn from someone who still needs to be taught, because you still have to get yourself situated. You still have to learn and understand and be open-minded. And it really it messed with me. So I isolated myself because I'm asking for help to understand better and I'm not receiving it correctly. Things were rocky. This person just stopped talking to me, and it threw me off because I'm like, why are you being weird? Why? It makes you question things, and then you really push yourself away because when you try to speak, they just seem annoyed of you. So I isolate myself because I don't like to surround myself with people who aren't gonna appreciate me, people who aren't gonna love me for me. If you are not gonna love me because I'm very spiritual and I'm not a Christian person, I still believe in God. I still have a relationship with God. For me, I'm very open-minded. I'm open to the not being in a religion, but still have a relationship with God. You see, religion is like you're a fish in a bowl. And it's really hard to find a church that makes me comfortable, because I go to church and I just don't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me. I'm still looking for a church to go to, but I gave myself to God because I wanted to, surrender and to grow a connection with Him and to do my soul mission that I have on earth. It is okay to be different. It is okay for people to not agree with you, because people won't agree with you. People won't root for you. There'll be people in your crowd who won't root for you. I just got done with my school last month. I'm graduating this month. People, even your own blood's not gonna root for you. And it's hard. It's hard as hell. Because the ones you thought that would be there for you and root for you aren't rooting for you. Instead, they show jealousy. And it's just like you want the same for them as you do for yourself. But some people are not on the same mentality as you are. It's okay. You can cut those people off, even if it's blood. I had to understand that. Well, I do understand, because when I isolated myself, I was telling myself, you know, because these people were confusing the hell out of me. But it's just like, how can I listen to them when they're not doing what they want to do? They're not even going after what they want to do. You know, I remember a year ago, I was crying about, you know, my path. And this person said, you know, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Now, I didn't take it the wrong way. Instead, I stopped crying and I started laughing. So I'm like, damn, I'm over here, you know, trying to express my feelings, trying to release it. And this person didn't want to hear it. But I've had that all my life, where I would have friends that I would call and I would break down, and they'll be like, oh, I'll call you back, and never call back. You'll have those people in your life. Those are the ones you got to get rid of. Because, you know, I had to be there for myself growing up. I was the one that took care of me. I don't know what it's like to have someone really there for me up until recently. I mean, in reality, I don't. I really don't know what it's like to have someone here with me. I mean, I do have friends, you know, a few close friends that are there for me if I need them. In the end, it's gonna be okay though. As long as you got you, as long as you block out the noises, because that's what I started doing. I started blocking out noises. I started blocking out people's comments and opinions about, you know, what I want and who I want and all this other stuff. Started blocking them out, because the only person I need to listen to is myself. My inner guidance tell me what to do. My inner guidance guide me. God guides me. My life has already been predestined. So I'm not worried about anything. But I learned to stay quiet. I let my actions speak for me, to show to myself. And sometimes I forget to really tell myself how proud I am for how far I've come. And I tell myself, man, like, I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of how far I've came. I did that. I disciplined myself. No one taught me that. No one taught me how to love myself. No one taught me how to, you know, heal. No one taught me how to, you know, read, to, you know, gain knowledge, to become more, you know, strong-minded. I taught myself that. Not my mom, not my dad. I did that. And it's normal that your friends and family, you know, they won't root for you. And I'm not saying that my siblings don't root for me. They do. Some people aren't strong-minded like you are, and they want to tear you down because they're not on that mentality. They let fear attack their mind. But you have to understand, my light is a lot stronger than the darkness, than the negativity. My light will outshine the darkness. Don't get me wrong. You know, it takes practice to mentally make your mind strong. And every now and then, negativity will pop up. But I remind that negativity who I belong to. I remind that negativity that I am, God's child, and that my armor that I have on will burn that negativity out of me, because I'm that strong, I am that powerful. People don't understand that if you just know how powerful you are, and that you can stand your ground and not be afraid, no one can walk all over you. No one can hurt you. But because you've given them that power, they're gonna run all over you. It's all about what you feed your mind. But I am so grateful that I went through this, because it taught me how to block out noises. It taught me to stay in my lane. And it's okay if people don't agree with you. It's okay if people don't root for you. It's okay if people don't recognize you. But because you recognize yourself, that's all that matters. You are setting an example for everyone out there who's watching you. Even the ones that don't like you, even the ones that don't even root for you, but they still come back and keep looking at you. They keep coming back and keeping tabs on you. Let them. Because whether they believe it or not, they're also taking notes from you. And that's why I still smile and I still do my thing. I'm so careless of what other people think of me. I hope you guys enjoy this message, and you guys take care. Until next time. Trying to get more